Texaco, thanks for the drag. Dog flight's going to be detaching for Anderson.
Dog, roger that. We'll see you guys on deck.
Guam Center, dog flight of 4 Warthogs is departing formation with Texaco, request direct Hoppy.
Dogflight, Guam Center, roger. I don't have an IFR clearance for you. Do you want to proceed due regard, or if you'd like, I can put a short-range IFR in the system for you?
Center, dog will just proceed due regard. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
Dog 1, Guam Center, roger. Recommend you contact Guam approach nearing Hoppy, and they can get you situated. We've had intermittent reports of Goonie birds blocking runways of Anderson over the last 12 hours. Seems like a large flock of them got blown off course in all these early season tropical storms we've been getting this year.
Dog 1 copies. Dog, go button 2 on uniform, button 4 on Victor.
Vanfly, you boys ready to take it to the house? 2, affirm. Oh yeah. 4, yes please, but what's with the Goonie birds? Oh, pasta. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Texaco, thanks for the drag. Venom's gonna be departing for Anderson.
Venom, copy that. Clear it off. See you guys on deck. Last one to build in is rotten egg.
Center, Venom, flight of 4 Vipers. We'll be pushing direct Hoppy, due regard. We're gonna push out ahead of Texaco and Dog.
Venom, Guam Center, roger. You know the drill. Contact Guam approach nearing Hoppy.
Center, roger. Venom, go button 1 on uniform, button 4 on Victor. What do you make of the Goonie birds?
I don't know. Usually they're more up toward Midway, and I know they have to run up and down the runway to keep them clear, but I'm pretty sure it's unusual for them to migrate as far west as the Marianas.
Crazy that a flock of birds can shut down an Air Force base. What the heck is a Goonie bird anyways? It's a Laysan albatross. They tend to have a large lumbering presence, hence the nickname Goonie bird. But despite the way they look, they are not dumb. In fact, 6 of the birds were once banded and taken to Los Angeles, then driven to Seattle and released. Within 48 hours, all 6 had found their way back to Midway, which is like 2,000 nautical miles west of where they were released. Damn, now that's impressive. Well, the good news is there's lots of runway down there between the 4 islands, gents. I'm pretty sure we can find 6,000 feet somewhere. We either put them down on the concrete, or we go for a swim. True that. Venom 3, jump on over and have a listen to Anderson natives. See if they've got any info on the bird con at Anderson.
3, copy.
Bravo. Saipan International Airport information, Bravo. 18350. Wind 220 at 5 knots. Visibility 10 or more miles. Scattered clouds at 7,800. Temperature 23, 3.21. Altimeter 2987. Visual approaches in use. Landing and departing runway 25. Inbound military aircraft contacts Venom Ops on 267.0 for coordination. Noise abatement procedures in effect 1100 to 2100 Zulu daily. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information Bravo. Saipan International Airport information Bravo. 1835 Zulu. Wind 220 at 5 knots. Visibility.
Okay, Venom Flight from 3. Information Oscar's current. They've got basically VMC conditions, 230 at 4, scattered at 7,500. 2986, they're on 24 left and right, but they've got a note that we need to contact the SOF for updated birdcon.
Alright, 3, we'll jump on over and get us an update from the SOF then.
Roger, I don't see a frequency for the SOF on our kneeboard cards, boss.
Just try base ops, Uniform 8. They should be able to track them down.
Roger, I'll jump over and see what's what. Base ops, Venom Flight, checking in 30 minutes out. Is the SOF available, or do you have a good freak for him?
Venom, 36 Air Wing Ops. Let me grab the SOF. Stand by.
Copy.
Station calling. This is the 36 Air Wing SOF. Go ahead, over.
Roger, this is Venom 3. I'm going to fly the 4 Vipers inbound from Hawaii. I was hoping to get an update on the birdcon. The AATC says to check in 30 minutes out.
Roger, Venom. So what's your ETA? How far out are you guys?
We're like 25 minutes out now.
Ouch. Okay, you guys are a bit ahead of schedule. Okay, well, we just did a sweep about 30 minutes ago and the Goonies have already completely recovered both runways. These dumb birds are a protected species, and we can only harass them like every 2 hours. So I'm guessing both runways at Anderson are going to be closed until then.
Roger, so where do you want us to divert to then? I assume we could just hop over to the international airport?
So you're a 4-ship, correct?
Affirm, I've got 4 Vipers in my flight. We've got a 135 that dragged us over, and there's a 4-ship of Hogs about 10 minutes behind us.
Roger, I already spoke to the Sentry Ops folks earlier, and they told me that the Hogs and the 135 are to be prioritized for landing at the international airport. The ramp over there is already packed to the gills with 135, C-17s, and Hercs. I'll tell you what, I can get half your flight over there, but I'm going to need 2 of your jets to divert up to Saipan, at least until our next bird clearing window opens. Your Venom Ops has a contingent up at Saipan getting set up, and they should be able to shoehorn you guys in somewhere up there, at least until we can get a runway open down here.
Roger that. I'll check back in with my flight lead and see how he wants to proceed. Thanks for the update, man.
No problem. These birds are wild. About every 100 years, they just show up for a few days. They say it's because of all these early season tropical storms this year. I don't know. Crazy.
Copy that, man. Venom 3 out. Alright, lead from 3. I just spoke to the SOF, and the runways at Anderson are going to be closed for like the next 2 hours. They want 2 of our jets to divert over to the international airport, and 2 of us need to divert up to Saipan.
And why is that? Why can't we all just go to the international airport?
I guess the ramp space is just too crowded over there. The SOF insisted we need 2 of our jets to head up to Saipan, at least for the time being.
Alright, at M3, you imposter cleared off the Saipan, I guess.
Roger, does anyone see any divert info on the kneeboard for Saipan? I don't have any steer points for it in my ICP.
Just grab that snap divert sheet. It's buried in there somewhere. It's got lat longs and a stick diagram. I think you'll need like an extra 1,900 pounds to get up there.
3 copies. Alright, Pasta, let's snap to the northwest. Venom 3 and 4 are out.
Roger that, 3. Cleared off. See you soon.
Roger, 4. Let's switch over and monitor Venom Ops and see if we can get any more intel on the situation up in Saipan. Go button 9 uniform, button 4 Victor. Approach Venom 3 and 4 are 250 miles east of Guam, flight level 220. We need to divert up to Saipan. Can we get flight following?
Venom, squawk 1337, ident.
Venom 1337 with the flash.
Venom 3, radar contact. Initial vector to Saipan 275 for 180. Altitude is your discretion, but if you'd like to start down, I don't show any traffic between present position and the airport.
Roger, Venom 3 flight is in a slow VFR descent heading 275. Pasta, punch everything in for Saipan from that snap divert card on the knee board and back me up on my heading.
Roger, I'm all set, but weren't they supposed to have a portable tack hand set up on the airfield in Saipan?
I thought so, but maybe the Advon team didn't get it set up yet. Sounds like they're pretty busy down there, and they're probably still unpacking the thing. Venom Ops, Venom 3 and Venom 4, two ship of Vipers. We're being diverted into Saipan due to BirdCon down at Anderson. We're about 20 minutes out.
Roger, Venom, stand by.
Venom 3.
Venom 3, we don't really have any room for you guys. Who told you to divert into here again?
Ops, I've been sitting on an ejection seat flying over the Pacific Ocean for the better part of 12 hours now. I contacted the Anderson SOF and he gave us the order to divert into Saipan. There's only enough room for 2 of our jets at the international airport, so me and my wingmen were directed to land in Saipan. We need 6,000 feet of concrete ASAP.
Roger, Venom, we'll be able to park you somewhere here on the northeast ramp, but you guys can't RON. So you'll need to reposition your jets back to Anderson or the international airport when they've got room for you.
Venom 3 copies. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll contact you when we're on deck in Saipan.
Roger, Venom 3. See you in a bit.
Venom 4, go back, button 1 uniform. What a clusterfuck, man. Dude, I'm ready to put this thing on the ground. Between flying all the way here at 350 knots with the frickin' warthogs in tow, and God knows how many plugs we've done, I'm a bit fried, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but it sounds like they want us to reposition these jets back to Anderson, so the day's not over yet.
True, don't remind me, man. I just need to stretch my legs and give my ass a break, and then I'll be fine. Unfortunately, I think we'll just have the crew day to be on the hook to fly the jets back down to Anderson. Of course, you know, if we don't have the crew day left, Stash will just waive our crew day so he can get the jets where he needs them to be.
Roger that. So you think we'll be in our racks at Anderson today and not on Saipan?
More than likely, but hey, at least we won't be sleeping in a tent on Saipan doing that distributed mission planning shit.
True that.
Alright, Pasta, I'm 5.4.
Venom 4 is 5.3.
Cool, let's push it up to mill then.
Guam approach, Venom 1 and 2, inbound for landing at Papa Golf, uniform, Mike with information and Juliet. Roger, Venom, VFR descent approved. I'll pass you the tower when you're 40 miles east of the island. Venom 1 copy.
Guam approach, Texaco 1-1, inbound for landing at Papa Golf Uniform Mike with information Juliet.
Roger, Texaco, VFR descent approved. I'll pass you the tower when you're 30 miles east of the island.
Texaco 1-1, copy.
Man, what a freaking gorgeous sunrise. I sure hope there's an island out there in front of us.
Dude, have you been over here before?
Nah, first time for me. I've been to Hawaii a ton, but never this far west in the Pacific.
Sweet, man. I heard the surf is pretty wicked over here, especially along the north shores of the northern islands.
Of course, but there's no way we're fitting our boards in those baggage pods. Golf clubs maybe, but boards, no can do.
True that, but I'll bet you the first round of club tonight that Bootsy was able to get his board over here somehow.
Well, being the squire commander has its privileges, but I'll tell you what, I'd be happy if we could just rent some kayaks and check out some of the outer islands. I know a dude with the special warfare guys, and he's got intel on all the best spots to dive and kayak.
Sounds cool.
Oh, and a buddy of mine used to fly Hercs down here from Japan all the time, and he insisted that we have to try the local stir fry.
Copy that. Venom, traffic at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 10 miles, regional jet climbing to flight level 230.
Roger, Venom searching. Venom has that traffic in sight.
Island Hopper 457, traffic is a flight of 2 F-16s, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, westbound, have you in sight. Island Hopper 457 has the traffic in sight.
Guam approach. Dog flight of 4 Warthogs inbound for landing at Papa Golf Uniform Mike. Information Juliet.
Roger, dogflight. VFR descent approved. I'll pass you the tower when you're 20 miles east of the island.
Dog 1 copies.
I'm visual with the island, 12 o'clock, 3/4 of the way up the horizon, just around those clouds.
Sweet. Always nice to get that visual confirmation after flying over the water for the last 12 hours. I'm going to throttle back to 350 knots now. Approach should be handing this off to Saipan Tower shortly. Venom 3, Saipan is at your 12 o'clock for 20 miles. Contact Saipan Tower on 135.7. You may want to grab their AATC. They've got noise abatement procedures in effect. Not sure if you're familiar.
Approach Roger, Venom 4, grab AATC and then push 135.7 on Victor. Venom 4, check Victor. 4. Saipan Tower, Venom 3 and 4, 2 Ship of Vipers, 15 miles to the east of Saipan, 4 landing, runway 25. Information Bravo.
Roger, Venom. Are you familiar with the noise abatement procedures?
Negative, Tower. This is our first trip over.
Roger, Venom. You'll need to land straight in, a single ship to runway 25, full stop, no planned go-arounds or low approaches.
Tower, I assure you that will be our intention.
Yes, and Venom 3, you can land straight in from the east, but our normal noise abatement flow is landing from the west. So I'm going to need your wingman to reposition to the west and set up for a 10-mile final to runway 07. Also, do not overfly the golf course northeast of the runway.
Sure thing, Tower. Whatever we need to do.
Roger. Venom 3 is cleared straight in, landing runway 25. Venom 4, break out and reposition 10 miles west of runway 07.
Venom 3 is cleared, land straight in, runway 25.
Venom 4 is repositioning to the west.
Altitude. Altitude.
Venom 3, clear next taxiway. Stay on my frequency to park.
Venom 3, copy.
Venom, did you contact your Venom ops for parking instructions?
Tower, affirmative, but they wanted me to contact them when I landed.
Roger, Venom, but you should have already done that. Hold position and contact your Venom ops for parking. I'm not going to have you taxiing all over my airport in the early hours of the morning while you try to figure it out.
Roger, Tower. I'm switching over to them now. Venom ops. Venom 3's on the deck. Venom 4's inbound. Request parking.
Roger, Venom. Tell you what, Venom 3, you park in spot 8 and have Venom 4 park in spot 7. You guys can't stay there, but that'll give you someplace to go for now.
Venom copies. Spot 8 for me and spot 7 for Venom 4. Tower, Venom flights requesting taxi to spot 7 and 8 for the time being.
Roger, Venom. Cleared as requested. Venom 4, reestablish 10-mile final. Roger, Venom 4 is cleared to land straight in runway 07. Venom 4, clear to land straight in runway 7.
Chief, fill her up and check the oil. Man, oh man, do I need to get out of this cockpit and stretch my legs.
Roger that, sir. We can quick turn your jet, but the ops soup was adamant that you guys can't RO in, as we need all the parking we can secure for the next 24 hours for the logistics assets that are flowing in to support the exercise.
Roger, Chief. We just need a place to set down for a few hours until they can do another clearing pass on the Goonie birds down at Anderson. We'll be out of your hair shortly.
Copy that, sir. We'll get you all fueled up and see if we can get you some crew transport over to that little airport cafe. They've got a pretty mean pancake breakfast over there.
Thanks, Chief. Sounds great.